Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Benji Cobain. Today we coming back here with another video. Today we going to be reacting to K Flock before they was famous. Yes, that nigga has made it onto before they was famous. So we're gonna go ahead and react to this video for me. Make sure y'all go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. I think we like 9 subs away from 500. So make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe for real. Cause it helps out the channel. And let's react to this video.
And say what you will about this genre, but it has led to a number of fresh artists making a name for themselves with their own spin on the sound. Now, thanks to a young man known as K Flock, Bronx Drill might be up next, and he's brought his good buddies along with him, B Love and Dougie B. Together, this trio is rejuvenating a musical genre that many felt long ago past its expiration date. And they're accomplishing this monumental task by injecting their music with the type of madcap energy that comes from having spent so much time of their youth hustling the streets of New York City. Want to learn more about the come up of K Flock? Then keep watching our newest episode of Before They Were Famous.
Why are they saying you a menace?
I don't know.
Yo, wait, hold on. What happened to this nigga, this white nigga that does this show, bro? What happened to him? Oh, and shout out On the Radar.
I'll be
You
chilling.
seem cool.
That's what I'm saying. I'll be chilling. I don't know.
He
Say
seem. Yeah, seem cool. How do you guys?
K Flock was born Kevin Perez on April 20th, 2003 in the New York City borough known as the Bronx. This kid is of Dominican descent and is from the former neighborhood of such all-time celebrities as Ralph Lauren, J-Lo, and Stanley Kubrick. Now the Bronx can add Kevin's name to the ever-growing list of self-made success stories that the borough has helped produce. In a lot of ways, K's rise isn't all that different from a lot of those celebrities I just named. After all, a vast majority of the Bronx's population comes from pretty humble beginnings. Only by clawing and scratching their way out of that borough were these individuals able to achieve the kind of mainstream success that they were looking for. And guess what? That's exactly what K Flock would wind up doing too. If you've ever listened to any of K's music, then you know that he grew up with his head on a swivel. As a youngster, he took to running with a number of local cliques, and he'd also lose a number of friends along the way in quick succession. It was a difficult time and a violent way of life, perhaps best summed up in the lyrics of his song, Being Honest, where he writes, "Lately I've been feeling alone, but I'm clutching my chrome. Pray to mama I'm gonna make it home. 20 missed calls, I ain't answered the phone. Then I heard JB ain't make it home. They say Flocka, keep up and be strong." Earlier in his life, he had spent time playing sports like baseball and basketball with the hopes of making it professionally, but those dreams quickly came to an end as K fell more and more
Nigga got no handles.
under the spell of hip-hop.
Boom, up in there, you know the vibes, all type of antics, like, ayo, 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 come on.
But here's the thing, early on, K was more of a hype man. Back then, in order to find success and get himself out of the Bronx, K teamed up with a couple of like-minded dudes from the same block, aspiring rappers B Love and Dougie B.
How have y'all known each other?
Like all we
Like,
little.
Oh, so y'all
grew up together.
Yeah,
because I used to live.
He used to live over there.
Yeah,
Oh, my
I
God. Okay.
used to live over there.
Gotcha.
I used to live on Corwin. So it's like, yeah, I used to go to school over there. You know, yeah, like type shit.
K Flock has known both of these guys since they were kids. In fact, when Dougie B's father passed away from a seizure when he was only 15, it was K Flock who was there for his friend every step of the way and got him through that difficult time in his life.
I wasn't really the rapper. It's really the rapper right here.
I just came home August.
Okay.
August, just like something wasn't bad.
I ain't gonna lie. For me, I just like. I was playing with this shit. I was going to my inside right here. For me, going to the studio. Playing for me.
Dougie B would eventually return the favor by regularly encouraging his friend to become a rapper along with him, but it wouldn't be until both men found themselves spending time in jail that K Flock really began to take the idea seriously. While under lock and key, K realized that his only real means of escape from his dangerous life was through music. He once told What You Expect, "When I was locked up, I used to always see videos of my man's recording. Just lit. It's deeper than that. There's more to it, streetwise." My man's in that context is none other than King Von, the man that K Flock says was another crucial reason he got serious about making music. It was King Von's Chicago drill stylings that inspired K to inject some Bronx style into that genre. Freshly inspired and released from lockup, K Flock got to work turning his dreams into reality. Hard as it may be to believe now with what his name is all over the place, but K's arrival in the industry didn't take place until after quarantine descended on all of us. And I mean, thank God he arrived when he did, right? His first track dropped in May of 2020 and was titled FTO. Soon afterwards, he'd start making a real name for himself by dropping a string of high-energy singles, racking up hundreds of thousands if not millions of views on collab efforts with B Love. I'm talking tracks like Speed Racing and Op Spotter. That latter of the...
Speed Racing was the first K-Flock song I listened to with this nigga B Love. This shit was heat, I ain't gonna hold you.
Those two singles would go on to earn over 1 million views in under a month. This increased exposure afforded K-Flock a platform to rep for his man Dougie B, who was still locked up, while K-Flock and B Love were popping off. Needless to say, Dougie's buddies sure as hell did not forget about their brother on the inside, as the two dropped as many "No More Free Dougie B" hashtags as they could along their path to fame.
Wait till you come on, you gonna see what
I'm booked, feel me? I'm booked. Like, I'm getting, feel me? He telling me, like, yo, it's up right now. Like, I'm getting my, feel me? Talking to my mom, like, yo, mom, check K, like, check the YouTube shit, like, see.
You got 1 million views in less than like a
right
month.
before I come home, no, I get, like, feel me? I got to do, feel me? When I was in.
Once Dougie was finally out, the three men teamed up and released their massively successful single, Brotherly Love, which has amassed nearly 6 million views in under 6 months. Ever since these breakthrough tracks, K has been on the rise, and rumors have begun to circulate that music labels have been hitting the man up in search of drill's newest superstar. As of this recording, K-Flock remains independent, but for how long that will remain the case is anyone's guess.
I speak to my fans.
What do you tell them?
Go up. Whatever you doing, you can do it.
With
You
passion.
can go, gangster, go forward.
Don't play with it.
Give up, feel me?
Right. Tell them what
Feel me that I answer my fans, like, cause I know how it is. I know how it feels to, feel me, like being one or two to, feel me, somebody famous. It's like,
Gangster.
so it's like, I want, for me, yeah, somebody going up or something.
In the meantime, it might be best if K-Flock cools it a little bit with his ops talk over on social media. Despite his success, he hasn't left that world behind completely, and to say that there's something of a dark cloud hanging over a whole bunch of his social media conversations would probably be an understatement.
Matter of fact, take a look and go through this. Things know somebody over here, bro. Real bro, we out, bro. We out, long.
Yo, bro, that's one thing I don't like that niggas do, bro. Like, why you going on live once you really trying to do something for me? That's probably a dickhead. That's the dumbest decision a nigga could ever make, bro. K-Flock versus Ops. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at that part because I'm not even interested in that shit. Make sure y'all boys go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, y'all let me know what y'all want to see on the channel. Feel me? I seen a couple like requests and shit for some videos. Yo, I really been short on time and that shit is crazy. But don't worry, I'm gonna get to y'all requests like TP. Just feel me, just wait. I got y'all for real. I really got y'all. So yeah, out of this bitch.